What is up? My stylish people, this is Shank. Welcome back to this channel. There are two sets of people here. One, మీరు చాలా ఇనుంటారు ఈ పర్టికులర్ బ్రాండ్ని ఎందుకంటే మీకు ఆ యూట్యూబర్ తెలుసు కాబట్టి హూ ఇస్ గణేష్. నెంబర్ టూ, you must not have heard or you must not have understood that language which I spoke earlier. It's Telugu, my native language. So the brand name is Stones and this particular brand is owned by a friend and fellow YouTuber Ganesh. There is no buttering. ఐసా వాలా చీజ్ నయ్యే. హానెస్ట్ రివ్యూ. బాగుంటే బాగుందని చెప్తాను, బాగోకపోతే బాగోలేదని చెప్తాను. యాజ్ యూజువల్, irrespective of anything, my reviews will be always open. You guys know that. आपको पता है. Anyway, पहला category which I wanted to try a lot would be the t-shirts. Yes, half sleeve crew neck t-shirts. Generally half sleeve crew neck t-shirts, those are endlessly versatile, right? అందుకే నేను ఒక half sleeve t-shirt తీసుకుందాం అనుకున్నాను. And I selected this particular option which is in this dusky pink or a pastel pink, I would say. This is my t-shirt, the dusky pink half sleeve crew neck t-shirt from Tones. Price somewhere around 600 rupees anukunta. This one, I actually like the material. It fits really well to me at the chest area. Here you guys can see, ye acha fit ho raha hai at the chest area. So according to my chest measurements, I went with the size large. It fits well. At the waist area, I do have slight extra room, which is always welcome. And then when it comes to overall length, it should end thoda sa here, but length should be fine. I have problem with the sleeves here. Here you guys can see the sleeves are like too short to my liking. Of course, it will look good if you have biceps. But here again, the problem is that it is not fitting well. Yes, even though it is short, it need to fit well here. It flaps out just like this. I don't assume that each and everyone would be having biceps, huge biceps. At least most average person would be having more or less than this. So that's two of the disqualifiers with these options, particularly at a price point of 590, then it's a hard sell. Okay, here comes the option number 2. The previous one I haven't liked that much, but this one, it has to be one of my favorite. If you are OG follower, meeku already telusu naku flannels ante chala ishtam ani cheppi. It's a black and white full sleeve flannel. Not sure about the price point exactly. You can check the links in the description for the exact price point. This one, immediately I loved it because of the material and also the color combination. This material, it's a proper flannel material. It's not something like you can't wear during the summers. You can wear as a layering piece this particular option during the winters. You can wear as is during the summers. And even during summers, you can use a linen t-shirt or maybe a vest inside and still you can use as a layering. Here, the black is the prominent color, the black is the base color and white here is the differentiating color. When it comes to sizing, again I went with the size large here and it gives that overall relaxed fit vibe. Albeit the length is a little bit more, but for flannels it works well. Even the H&M relaxed fit options or the West Side relaxed fit flannel options, those are priced actually way more than this particular option, and also the length would be more or less the same. For flannels, actually that gives that cool, casual, laid back vibe. So that looks cool. I don't have any disqualifiers even though the length is tiny bit more. For my height of 5 foot 9 inches, if you are a short person and if you want to go for large size, this is something you need to consider. Now, moving on to the next category of shirts, which are the double pocket shirts. And I have gone with this maroon color full sleeve double pocket shirt. I think this is also priced somewhere around 1300 or 1400. This particular option, this is made of cotton. And this have a slight faded effect to it. Don't get confused that it's looking old. The material itself have a fade effect to it. More like a Jack and Jones options. Jack and Jones vintage options generally they release, right? It's more like that. I like this double pocket options. The pockets are also of right size, not too much bulky or not protruding. And they have this button closure as well. Overall, this can be used as a layering piece and also as a normal standard shirt. Again, I went with the size large. I like this color. It can work well with the pastel tones, lighter tones, and also it looks great if paired with the black color. However, just like the previous option, I went with the size large. The chest area fits well and the waist area, it looks right. But the overall length, for some reason, for this option also, it's a bit more. Overall, I do not have any disqualifiers with these options. They are available in multiple colorways and ఇది కానీ మీకు 1000 కంటే తక్కువ వస్తే I will recommend this option. Okay, now moving on to the option number 4. It's a white and sage green checkered shirt. I think this is actually priced itself at 999 rupees. I think if you apply the coupons and everything, you can get this somewhere close to 700 to 800 rupees. I think so. But what exactly I liked? Generally, I'm not a big fan of the lighter version of the checkered shirts because the darker versions actually it's easy to wear and easy to mix and match. But this particular color combination, it can work particularly during the summers. In case if you're a big fan of the white jeans or the white bottom wear or the beige color or the pastel greens when it comes to bottom wear, this particular option works well and this gives a cool, casual, breezy vibe during the summers. This particular color combination, it gives a fresh kind of a feeling. And the checks are a little bit huge to my liking. I would have loved the checks to be a little bit smaller. When it comes to the fit, it is a slim fitting option. I went with the size large, and there is a minor disqualifier that the length is a little bit more to my liking for this particular option. Now moving on to the last option, it is a brown and black full sleeve checker shirt again. From Tones. I think this is priced somewhere around 1300 or 1400 rupees price point. Either my last shirt, this one, the material is extremely smooth and very soft to touch, but it's too much confusing in specific what type of a style this is catered to, whether it's for semi-formal or semi-casual or casual. The checks are a little bit bigger, so I assume that it's mostly for semi-casual purpose. And then the collar, it's very short, more like a semi-formal. When it comes to the overall length here, the length here at the end of my butts here, after that 2 or 3 inches more. So definitely I need to tuck in order to look presentable, because the more lengthier the shirt would be, the more shorter you'll look. So if it is for semi-formal vibe, as I mentioned, this size of the checks, generally I would prefer the smaller checks. This size of checks would not be appropriate for semi-formals or maybe formals. If I have to tuck in, I feel that it's actually a wasted opportunity because the material has been fantastic and the color combination has been great, but the fit of it and the design element of it need to be improved a bit. That's it. So there are 2 points I wanted to convey to the brand as well, and convey to my friend Ganesh as well. I love the quality. I really love the quality and the selection. But if I have to say the improvements in specific, there are a couple of areas that need to be improved. One, in terms of the color combination of the checks, flannels low, block check flannels I think inka chala baguntayi. That is one of my suggestion because I love block check flannels. The second improvement could be, so the overall length I would suggest that need to be taken care of, because not each and every one would be tall. For my height of 5 foot 9 inches itself, that is 3 or 4 inches below my butt. I can't use that other than just tucking in the shirt, for which the vibe will not allow it to do that again. For the t-shirts, for the price point of 599 rupees, I think the sleeves need to be worked out. They need to fit well, and also they need to be a little bit down just at the mid tricep area. That would be the perfect combo, because the materials are fantastic here. The fit need to be improved and the color combination need to be improved, and I would love to see more flannels. So that's my review of Tones, and I hope you guys love this review. Whoever asked, చాలా మంది అడిగారు కదా, మీ అందరికీ రివ్యూ నచ్చింది అనుకుంటున్నాను. ఇది నా ఒపీనియన్, నా పర్సనల్ ఒపీనియన్. సో ఇది కన్స్ట్రక్టివ్ ఫీడ్బ్యాక్ అయినా సరే ఇది బ్రాండ్కి తప్పకుండా హెల్ప్ అయ్యింది, అండ్ మీకు కూడా హెల్ప్ అవుతుంది. నెక్స్ట్ ఫేజ్కి వచ్చేటప్పటికి ఇలాంటివన్నీ కరెక్ట్ అయిపోతాయి. సో ఐఎమ్ లైక్ ప్రెటీ ఓపెన్ విత్ దిస్ రివ్యూ. అదమ్మా ఈ వీడియోకి. అగలే వీడియో में मिलते हैं. कुछ है क्या? ఇంకేమైనా ఉంటే కమెంట్ సెక్షన్లో నెక్స్ట్ బ్రాండ్ వాట్ యూ వాంట్ మీ టు రివ్యూ, డూ లెట్ మీ ఇన్ ద కమెంట్ సెక్షన్ బిలో. దట్స్ ఇట్ ఫ్రమ్ మీ. సీ యూ నెక్స్ట్ టైం.